What's up, guys, and welcome back to Props to Anime. Today I'm going to introduce a series for you that is going to be brought to you by yours truly. It's going to be called That Dude. Now, what is a That Dude? Well, that's what I'm here to explain to you. A That Dude character is a character in an anime that is typically my favorite character, and I'm going to define them today by hitting a few key points. Now, that dude can be either a male or a female. All right. I don't like saying that dudette. I know way back, I'm not trying to date myself, but way back then we used to say dudette. We ain't going to say dudette. It's that dude. Now, why is a that dude character so important? Well, for me, it's what makes an anime. It's what keeps me motivated to watch an anime. Be it a movie, be it a series, it doesn't matter. That character is what draws me in. But generally, it's not the main character. There are a few cases where that dude character is a main character, but it's rare. Generally, that dude character sometimes starts off as the antagonist to the main hero of the story or movie. It's usually that character that is fighting at the beginning. He's introduced early and he's an enemy of the main character of the story. And then after the plot thickens, he or she will end up being an anti-hero of the story. And another thing about that dude, they usually have a code. The code that they usually have is sometimes unique. It could be very simple or a very complex code. But one thing that's similar usually from a that dude character is that the code sometimes can teeter the line of what's good and what's bad. Sometimes when you got a protagonist and an antagonist in a story, sometimes that dude character can kind of teeter the line and they could use the antagonist of the story to get more power or save somebody they love or something that gets them to kind of lean towards their side and kind of against the protagonist of the story. But then after they achieve the goal that they're trying to achieve, they then move over and then help the protagonist out. A lot of times when this happens, there's always that thought. You always have a thought about this character. Either that they're going to turn at some point on the main character of the story, or they're working with the bad guy and you just get this feeling that there's something more to them than meets the eye. Another big thing about that dude character in line with that is there's multiple times that there's a conflict with them in the story where they're just not that interested in what the good guy is all about, what they're trying to do, and it doesn't help them in one way, shape, or form. So they'll generally leave the story and they'll be gone for a few episodes, or they'll be gone from a big part of the movie. And that just draws the attention to when are they coming back? Something's going to happen and then they're going to come back into the story and it's about to get exciting. Things is about to get interesting. That dude character is a loner for the most part. They are that character that usually wants to handle things their own way. Like I said, if they have a code, they usually want to handle those things on their own. So generally in a story, they are the loner of the anime story or the movie or in any show that you may be watching. They are that kind of character, and that's the ones that usually draw my attention. In being a loner, they are also quiet. They're the quiet type. They are the ones that only speak when something important is needed to be said. Also, they're the ones, let's say this. This is interesting because this is almost true in every, like, you know, the anime shows out there. There's a few anime shows out there. There is one character, like say there's that group photo that all the characters, the good guy characters are in. There's always that one character that is not looking at the camera. Everybody's like looking at the camera or looking at each other and smiling or whatever. There's that one character that's just looking off. Like they don't want to be there. That is that dude character. Also, one major part that I always see as a resolution to the story, be it a series or a movie, is that that dude character, they either meet some kind of tragic end at some point during the story. It may not be a final end, but it's something tragic that happens. They either just straight up die, they lose in combat, a battle, or sacrifice themselves. They can sometimes sacrifice themselves. It's usually for the good of the rest of the team, or they, like I said, they have a code and they die for that code or that reason that they are there. That is that dude character. That character usually does that, or they just come really close to death for some reason. But there's something that they believe in that they are willing to die for. All right, and that's just a few things that sums up what that dude is. Now, why am I telling you this now? Is because I plan on the Propsta Anime channel have a series called That Dude. Now, when I title the series That Dude, I'm going to highlight one character that I believe is fitting the criteria of these of what I just listed for you. This is my question to you guys. I have not seen all animes. I have not seen all anime movies. I have not seen all anime shows. I have not seen all shows of all animes. What I want you guys to do is let me know in the comments who in your opinion is that dude in your particular animes that you've watched, be it a movie, be it a series. Let me know. Drop that information down in the description. Who fits the criteria? Because what I'm going to do with this series is I am going to make a That Dude series, and I'm going to highlight a character each time. And when I highlight that character each time, I'm going to say why they are that dude, why I love these characters, and move on from there. Let me know. Also, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that little bell. Hit that little bell over there if you want to stay updated to the Propsta Anime channel. Also, there's the Twitter. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Myself and Bree will be updating the Twitter channel. We'll be updating this channel with all your anime news and discussions. So I'll see you next time on the next Props to Anime. See you later, guys.